Welcome back everybody to the Create Mod series. I'm Keralis, and this is a series I'm doing together with Tango Tech, ZF, Good Times with Scar, and B0000. And we have trains, and seeing this just puts a big smile on my face. Oh, by the way, did I just see? Yes, I see. This safety regulation team has arrived. Over here. Yes. The supervisor is no more. So anyhows, Cheetah previous episode, we set up a little train layout system and added, days since last accident. 0. Maybe I should have kept your boss alive, but hey, he's dead and out of this world. As I was saying, last episode, we've done 2 cobble trains and a little bit of train layout. And I mean, despite those trains just being 3 blocks in width, I think we've done a fantastic job. I'm really loving them. And can you just see this in the future, having like 20 trains roaming the lands over here, and them being like different shape variations, different colors, different themes, different carriages. Can't wait. Hopefully lag allows. By the way, have you seen my bunny slippers? Jelly. So the plan for today's episode was to continue this. However, I don't want to do more than I have because I'm not sure that this unloading and loading system will even work. And Tango's just been super busy, everybody's been busy. You know how it is around Christmas, the presents needs to be bought, the Christmas food needs to be prepared, the decoration needs to be set up and such. So there is going to be a little bit of change of plans for today's episode. But before I show you what we're going to be doing, can I have a little bit of a shameless self-promotion? For those who've been watching my Hermitcraft series, you know that this beautiful face over here has a fairly successful tree logging business. I'm excited to announce that we are releasing some Gigalogs merchandise. So together with my Hermitcraft Wood Daddy, Randy the Dog, we decided to make some t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts and hats. These are high quality items that will be for sale for a limited time period. Head over to gigalogs.shop to check out all the awesome designs and grab your gear today. And if you decide to make a purchase, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for supporting both me and Ren. And I can't wait to see you all rocking the new merch. By the way, sorry for my awkwardness, but I'm no model. Hey, don't judge my modeling skills. My wife loves them, okay? Keralis and Vogue. You know what? Ever since Bubbles showed me this contraption, I wanted one of these in my life. I think this is such a genius idea. So that is a gantry shaft and that is a gantry carriage. I'm thinking and wondering if those only go horizontal or we can do them. You gotta be kidding me. This safety regulation team is back. So I guess vertically this would work as well. However, the question is, will this work on a diagonal? Okay, let me show you, okay? It's a stupid idea, but it's my stupid idea. We have this lift. I love it to bits. But I want to have a ski lift scenario going all the way down here and up again, down here and up again, with maybe a few gondolas on it. And here we could maybe have a vehicle just waiting for us to take us into the factory region. Can we make cars in the Create mod? I don't know. I don't think it's impossible, but how would you? We're gonna figure that out. But first, let me just show you. Bubbles has done a new building, and this man is a genius when it comes to combining different blocks and color palettes and such. Just look at this. There's just so much stuff happening and so many different block variations. And this over here, I didn't even know you could use the saily bits without the wool inside of them. But I mean, obviously it works because it spins. What a fantastic design here as well. This is just too good. And over here, I believe that is pillar, right? But it kind of looks like corrugated metal or steel. It's just so nice. I've actually not been inside of this. And I know he had it in his last episode, so it's not a spoiler or anything. Stuff like this makes me happy because I just love this. This doesn't have to be supported, but it is supported. And it just looks nice. I'm not sure what this over here is counting, but it's counting something. It even counts with a basement. Scary, hairy, and very leery. I mean, this doesn't have to be here, but it's here and it looks beautiful. What is here? Don't worry, Bubbles. Nobody saw. I'm gonna cut that out. Everything you touch is beautiful, even the backstages. But see, this is what I mean. This doesn't have to be here, but it's here. And it just looks, I don't know, just adds so much to that whole ambiance. And just outside, he made a sugarcane farm with a contraption on the gantries. That's actually interesting. And it goes all the way here and do the kissy kiss. And then, oh no, Bubbles! Why is he boning this up? However, I just love this place. So last episode, we started our train depot and you guys stepped up to the plate and helped me out. Because over here, just where the train tracks are, we had a huge gap. And I was like, yeah, that doesn't look great. But you guys told me to open the door like so. Look at that. The flying hermit is here. And go underneath here and change this one to only plays near initial angle, I believe. And what that means is that, well, I think it means that it doesn't really pick up any blocks or destroy any blocks because it acts like an entity. Downside is that I can't open the door. But doesn't matter. This could just be here because it looks pretty. But it looks so much better not having the gap over here. See? We're helping each other. Well, maybe mostly me, but thank you. But what goes for today's objective is that I want to have, don't ask me why, I just want to have my little like gondola ride just somewhere over here. And it's not going to be any snow around. It's going to be pretty much like lushness. We're going to have like trees all over the place here. It's pretty much just covering up. So it's going to be just like a zip line. It's not a zip line. What do you call them? Like, you know, the little like lines with the little carriages or gondolas. Doesn't matter. I want to have it just over here. It's going to be hidden away in trees and bushes in the future. And I don't know why, but the thing is that I want to minimize the usage of Elytra. Because it kind of feels like the whole create mod is just meant to make contraptions for you to move about without using the Elytra, right? So I was thinking, we have two possibilities. Either we do it with train tracks. I'm not sure this is going to work though. Might work, but we also have the gantry. So let me see. Okay, so let's do some backyard testing. And by the way, I need to get this done as well. I'm gonna have like a beautiful lush garden in the back, but yeah, so far nothing. So the gantry shaft, I've never really... Can I do... Let's say I would bring that up to here. Does this act... I don't think it does. Or maybe it does. I thought it would act as the conveyor belts. Like, you know, you can pick this one over here and then pick this one and it kind of makes a little like diagonal thingy. Dang it! Let me see. Gantry over here. Let's W this. Okay, so it moves like this. Perfect. It also moves... Amazing. Okay, so there is the vertical one. Nah, that's not... Well, it could work. It could work, but that is not going to be pretty. And then it could move down again. One elevation, and so on and so on. Okay, so that backfired. I don't think this is going to work. Man, I had hopes for this. Why doesn't this work as the conveyor belts? That would be such... missed opportunity. And what goes for the train tracks? I was thinking something similar to like a monorail SkyTrain, but not being a monorail SkyTrain per se. Okay, so the train tracks are free in width. Let's just do one more somewhere over here. Like so. And the cool thing is that when you have a block in your offhand when building train tracks, it's going to use that block as a little support thingy for the train tracks. So let me just go from this, click that again, go all the way to about here. Are we straight? Yes, we are. Boom. Boom. Did it use it? See, this is amazing. Okay, so this might work. You might be, but, hey, I'm thinking that trains don't have to be above the train tracks, right? And that's going to be the gondola. Like, hey, testing, okay? This is just for testing purposes, so don't judge this. I mean, look how amazing this looks. Can you just see like a roller coaster made out of this? Ideas for the future, I guess. But, okay, so a moment of truth. Like this, perfect. Bam! Okay, we've got a thing. So let's see. Moment of truth. Will this work? Let me just F5 this. How do we go about this? Maybe, can I use What was that? That is a mechanical bearing, right? Thinking. Because if we put a mechanical bearing, would that level this out? Because I mean, we can't be in this angle going down the mountain, and this is not even steep. This is going to be even worse going down. So if we could just level this out, I think that would be the way to go. Have we arrived? And the thing about that, using the train tracks, is that we could make schedules with mobs driving, stopping, and waiting for passengers, whatever, right? So it would be so awesome having it. And then, ba-boom, like that. Like, what else could we have? Like, if we're not gonna have mechanical bearings, what else could we have for this? So that is gonna be glued to the train, and the rest of the bits are gonna be glued to the mechanical bearing, right? Because that has like a little stickiness on the front. Will this? No, it doesn't. Huh, interesting. Okay, so that kind of like just sticks. My whole episode is falling apart. How do I make this leveled? I think as soon as we compile or assemble a train, it just acts like a big unity, and it does discard the fact that this, what you can call it, this bearing exists. Or what else would it be? Maybe if we use like one of those cart assemblies and putting that little thingy underneath on... So that is glued. This one over here is lock rotation for the moment because it's going to be colliding with some grass down there. And... oh, this is not going to work because we're lacking the driving unit. Because this is going to be a separate entity now, right? This is not going to work out. I hate myself because I'm doing stuff which I have absolutely no clue about. But we'll see. We will see. So, ow! I mean, nah, this is not going to work out because this is going to be super tall. Like, we still could have like a mob up here driving the thing. But that's not going to be pretty at all. That's the least of our worries at this moment. Okay, so it does stay level. Okay, so this... no. This don't... well, it could work. It could work. I guess it's going to be super wobbly because that is all loose. The card itself. Back to the drawing board. What I think we will do is we're going to be using... I think these maybe. Having them being controlled by the levers which are within the mod pack. We can just find them somewhere about. There they are. So if we use that, we can determine the speed of the gondolas, and not great, but we can do this. The biggest downside is that we're going to lose all this beautifulness and all the functions from the trains, the drivers, the schedules, and sad day. But I do have my bunny slippers, so yeah, it's not that bad. Sweet faces, we have a gondola prototype in our backyard. Might not be the prettiest creation you've seen, but this will have to do for the moment. So we go in here, we just sit down, and look at us. We're amazing. Okay, that might be a little bit of a design flaw. I'm gonna cut that out. Nobody saw that, right? Bam, boom, bada beam. And let's see if this actually works or not. So I'm thinking, using those, we can create the signal strength, which means that the train will move as fast as we want it to do, or the gondola. So let's say maybe 4 out of 15 in speed. Let's see how that goes. So 4 out of 15. Let's do this as well. 4 out of 15. And do I have a lever? Do I need to activate that using this? Boom. I haven't really... is this glued? I think so. It kind of works, I think. Let me just destroy this for the moment. Get this back in. I mean, it does work. I am not sure about the speed, however, but this looks amazing. Okay, did not see that. Let's just remove this. So let's just imagine having a few of those spinning about on the thingy thing, right? I did place one of those redstone connectors over here because, on pillars and such on the inside, we could have something which triggers redstone activity. The downside is, as I see here, because it turns into an entity, and that is on at all times. I wonder if it actually will connect to one which is kind of like placed outside the gondola thingy. Like, I love this one so much, but I don't even need this. Well, I need this in my life. I do. But see, if we had trains, that would just stop over here, for example. You would open a door, you could just go in, and it would close the door and move away from the station, right? So, yeah, that would be much cooler. I can just see this, having like, maybe even different colors or color combinations or whatever. Having like 6, 8 of them. And maybe we could have an entrance like here about somewhere. So it's going to be coming up here, looping around. We can step in and out over here and go down. Like stuff like this. Like, look at that in the background, just spinning about. I love stuff moving about in Minecraft because usually you don't see that. Most things in Minecraft are just static, but just seeing this creation back there, just moving about. Big smile. You know what? Let me play around with this. Let me come up with a design. Let me chop down some forests down there, and I'm gonna bring you guys back in. But meanwhile, let's have a quick word from today's sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Christmas is a time for gifts, food, and spending time with your loved ones. But for many, the best part of the holiday season is just settling in and watching some classic Christmas movies. And that is what my family does. So I'm just sitting here putting together a list with amazing Christmas movies. And one of my kids' favorite Christmas movies, no, I lied, it's actually one of my favorite Christmas movies, is The Polar Express. And with ExpressVPN, you can stream it on Netflix from anywhere. But you might be, Keralis, it is not available. Well, it's not available on Netflix in Sweden where I live, but a few other countries do have it, like Japan for example. So let's just connect to Japan. Press the 3 dots, type Japan, and connect. Bam! Konnichiwa! I'm in Tokyo. So let's try this again, the Polar Express with ExpressVPN. And here it is. So grab some hot cocoa, snuggle up on the couch, and enjoy this heartwarming tale of an extraordinary train ride to the North Pole. ExpressVPN is available in 94 countries, and their high-speed service gives you an ultra-fast and stable connection, and one subscription can be used on multiple devices. So get more content out of your current subscriptions while you stay safe and protected online. And by using the link in the description, which is expressvpn.com/Keralis, you can find out how you can get 3 extra months for free. Merry Christmas and happy streaming with ExpressVPN. There might be a day when Tango asks, where's all the iron gone? And I'm gonna be like, Zedaf took it. I'm sorry, Tango. I borrowed some iron and I will give it back. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know, one day? Yeah, who knows? But it's a thing, okay? There's a lot of bits placed and this is not even done. My face can't take any more block placement, not here. And let me just do this camera, and yeah, I'm not happy with it because the train slope would have been so much smoother, but using the rails is just, it's not optimal. But hopefully once all the trees on the mountainside, the bushes, this is all done, we have like a little thingy down here with maybe some vehicles going to the factory, and hopefully that is going to look amazing. And this over here, this has no purpose besides aesthetics. And you know how those like lifts or ski lifts, they have like this big wheel and there's a cable going through? That is cable car. Is that what it's called? I think so. So yeah, like the cable goes through and makes stuff happening, right? But I've tried to connect it up, and I know you guys have mentioned this before, but I just can't make it spin because as soon as I connect it, it just gets overstressed. And I tried both the water wheel and the wind turbine in the back, and it's like no. But I did connect those over here, or set it up for the moment. So hopefully as soon as the little gondola passes this, this will be triggered, and then we can maybe have a bell, or maybe even like a custom note block song. I don't know, but I kind of want to have like some type of announcement for the gondolas when they are arriving and departing and such. With trains, that would have been by default, right? But yes, we couldn't use them. And now, up next would be to get more gondolas. At least 5 more, I guess. And I think I'm just going to be squirting them out using the schematic cannon, right? But the question is, are we happy with the design? Because once we decide, it's going to be hard to tweak. Well, not really, I guess, but for testing purposes, this will do, all right? So let me squirt out. Oh, hi, cow. I'm trapped now. So let me just squirt out. Ooh, beautiful face. Close up. Let me squirt out about 5 more of those, and I'm going to resume ASAP. And then we're going to see if this works or not. So we have 6 gondolas, or cable cars, whatever you want to call them, and every lever is set on 5 out of 15. I'm kind of thinking now, is this a design flaw? Will this break the gondolas? Well, time will tell, okay? Guys ready? 3, 2, 1. 1 on this side, and 1 on that side. Please don't obstruct. Please don't obstruct. So let's get this on this side, that on that side. Is everything working as intended? I think so. Look at this. Okay, you know what? Let me just check this out. I love this mod. This is like the most pointless thing I've ever done so far. And nobody's going to be using it. Oh yes, look at that. Do you see how those trigger the redstone? So we can have, let me just show you when this comes down. This goes down and you can see this one over here. 3, 2, 1, go. So we could have like a bell or whatever thingy. Majiggy. This is amazing. I'm just wondering like how much lag am I gonna be causing over here? Sorry, Tango. But who can say no to this? Like, this is just so pointless. Let me just go up here. How does that even look when they kind of pass by over here? Oh! Yeah, look at that. So I guess, yeah, if a train would have been here, right? The train would have stopped. And that would be a thing. But it didn't really stop because it's not a train. But I guess I could just go, whoop, and go in and sit down and close the door myself. And here I am. In my beautiful bunny slippers. I love this mod so much. Look at us go. This is beautiful. Okay, I'm not sure about the color theme on the cable cars or gondolas, but this works. And it just makes me so happy. See, this is what I mean. It wouldn't be the same with the trains having the slopiness. I just love how the thing just stay leveled and this minecart just moves with the rails, you see? Okay, I'm not sure that is the greatest thing. Is something going inside of the cable car? Or gondola? Oh, a little bit, guess, maybe, no? Now we should be fine. I just can't stop playing this. Like this mod. I just opened a window. This mod is so addictive. Because there's so much you can do with it. And so much, like, you kind of have an idea and it's like, is this possible? And it's like, yeah, that is possible. You do this and this and that and that. Okay, design flaw? No, we should be fine. Okay. So now there will be a custom sound playing. Even, oh, maybe we can even trigger the door to be open with the redstone. Uh-oh, I almost died. But don't worry. We have this, so stand behind the safety line over here. It comes. We step in. We close the door, we sit down, and enjoy the ride. Oh, I am so proud of myself. This is the coolest mod ever. I love this. I'm sorry, I ran out of time. I was hoping to do so much more, like the platform down there, some bushes, trees, decoration, but it's Christmas tomorrow in Sweden and I have so much stuff to do. So this will have to conclude today's episode. We have a ski lift cable car thingy-majiggy, and I love this. Hopefully it doesn't lag too much. If it does, we need to remove it, but just envision this with all the trees and bushes on the slopes over here. I think that's gonna look really, really nice. But that will have to wait to the next episode. All I can say is have a fantastic Christmas if you celebrate. If you don't, just have an amazing time. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode of Create. And I love your faces. Thank you so much for the amazing support. Until next time, Keralis is over and out. There we go. Close the door, sit down. See you guys in the next episode.